the FBI. The case is actually not closed. There are evidentiary matters to resolve. There's FOIA issues to resolve. So when the director announced in July that they had found no evidence, they were through with the bulk of it. But as a purely technical thing, the investigations don't just close like that the next day. So it's really never been closed. It will at some point be, but it hasn't been yet. So, you know, to be purely technical about it, it's not being reopened. But now to the larger, there's sort of two questions here. One is, would these new emails change the bottom line conclusion about whether crimes were committed? And if it's just that the number of emails changed, that instead, I can't remember what the number was, but instead of 120, it's 135, then that probably wouldn't change anything. The second question would be whether anyone was withholding evidence. But what I'm told by senior officials who are familiar with the thinking behind this letter, they don't see any evidence of that. This is not a matter, they say, it doesn't appear that the campaign or the Clintons or the State Department had emails and weren't, and you know, that they didn't give to the FBI and that the FBI somehow found them some other way. It's not like that, they say. They won't tell us what the unrelated case is that the FBI refers to, that Comey refers to in this letter. But they say, for example, it's not the Russian hacking case. It's not looking through the emails that they found in the Clinton campaign of John Podesta. It's not that, they say.
Okay,
what
so
they
Pete, a
say
lot of
is,
people might think that it
yeah,
is
let's one other
something
point
to do
here.
with
One other
with
point, if I may,
WikiLeaks.
Thomas.
Go for
one other point, if I may. What they say is that in the course of a separate investigation, they came across a device. They won't say whether it's a computer or a cell phone, but that it's some device, and that in looking at that led them to some other emails. But they also say that these are not emails from Hillary Clinton. So bottom line, what's the significance? Very hard to tell at this point. It looks at this point like being very thorough and very careful. Not that this is going to be, again, we don't know all the facts here, but not that it's going to be a game changer. One official said, I don't sense alarm bells going on in the FBI and the Justice Department over this, that they need to now totally rethink it. And the other point here I would simply make, Thomas, is that there is absolutely no way that this is going to be resolved in 11 days.
Right.
The process will be going to court, getting search warrants, interviewing witnesses if that's necessary, if it ever comes to that. So this will take quite a while to resolve.
Well, we know